In this video I will tell you everything about the Commander Raid update in the game Solo Hunters on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like, and watch until the end to understand this guide properly. The newest Solo Hunters update is live and it brings the Igris Commander Raid, empowered gates, hidden AFK gems, and a whole lot of grinding that will test your patience. I have run this raid solo, in groups, wiped to it, struggled with it, and finally figured out how to farm it properly. So I will tell you exactly what matters and what does not. First, redeem the new code Cursed Commander right now. It gives 750 gems and that is easily the least stressful reward in this entire patch. Free gems are free gems. Take them. Before we even touch Igris, we need to talk about empowered gates. These are the golden gates that randomly spawn around the map. They give way more XP than normal gates, but they take a long time to clear. I ran an S++ empowered gate, and it felt like it lasted forever. But the XP payoff is crazy. An S+ empowered gate can give around 26 million XP, which is huge for leveling. They spawn randomly with no special notification and can appear anywhere regular gates spawn. Most gates respawn roughly every 15 minutes, so if you are grinding power, keep rotating the map and checking. If you are still trying to reach the 400k plus power requirement for Igris, focus on scaling properly first because this raid is not forgiving. There is also a quiet feature called the Time Machine that basically works as an AFK gem generator. It gives at least 1 gem per minute and has a 0.5% chance to give a class reroll. On average that means about 1 reroll every 3 hours. The more friends you invite, the better the rewards get. It auto-resets you as well, so you do not need to click anything. For mobile players this is massive. Just park your character there and collect rewards while doing something else. Now let's talk about Igris Commander Raid. This is strictly endgame. If you are under 400k power, do not walk in thinking you are going to solo him. You will get deleted. On the map, head toward the diamond-shaped cove near the large hexagon corner area. Inside that zone there is a cave. Jump inside, complete a short trial by pressing a button and clearing a small challenge, and the raid gate unlocks in the back. Once unlocked, it usually stays accessible even if you change servers, which is actually a nice touch. Inside is Igris. The raid has 4 possible drops. There is a sword with a 1% drop rate and 3 armor pieces, helmet, chest plate, and leggings, each with a 2% drop rate. On average you are looking at about 50 runs per armor piece and around 100 runs for the sword if there is no pity system. If you want a full shiny set, prepare yourself mentally because this can easily turn into 50 plus hours of grinding depending on luck. The raid supports up to 22 players, which is the server limit, but that does not automatically mean more players equals faster runs. Igris has 2 phases. In phase 1 he uses dash attacks and slashes and has multiple health bars. With strong gear and sustain you can manage it. At around 2.5 bars, phase 2 begins. He fully heals to 100% health and gains increased defense while becoming more aggressive. In phase 2 he summons swords that lock down areas of the map. You must break these swords to move freely. If you get trapped, you need strong mobility and precise timing to survive. Abilities with invincibility frames and strong area damage are extremely helpful because you need constant damage uptime while repositioning. According to the developers, the raid scales in groups not by increasing health but by increasing defense. From my testing that means the more players you bring, the less damage you deal per hit. If you are maxed, it is actually faster to farm him solo because group scaling drags the fight out. If you are not maxed, you will likely need a group or someone to carry you. After defeating Igris there is a cooldown timer so you cannot instantly chain runs. If you die during the fight he can depawn, which ends your run. That makes clean execution very important. Overall, the raid concept is strong. Igris looks great, the mechanics are engaging, and the arena feels intense. The problem is the full health reset combined with defense scaling, which makes phase 2 feel brutal. There is also not much here for early game players besides empowered gates and the AFK system, since the raid is locked behind 400k plus power. If you are maxed, farm him solo. If you are close to 400k, join organized groups and expect longer fights. If you are below that, focus on empowered gates and leveling first. The update has solid ideas and strong boss design, but it needs tuning to feel rewarding instead of exhausting.